On today's episode, we'll be talking about Kim K and Pete Davidson splitting. Kanye West loses his 5th divorce attorney. John Leguizamo slams the casting of James Franco as Fidel Castro. And then Kenan Thompson asks whether SNL should consider ending. All this coming up. All right. Welcome back to the Strange Noise Podcast, everybody.
What's up, friends?
Hola.
We got a special after hours episode for you guys.
After hours.
Those who are not, what do you call it? Used to it? Or I guess not used to, but they don't know what this is. It's after hours. It's just basically.
We don't know what it is.
Yeah, we don't know what it is. Kind of actually is.
Yeah.
It's basically a show about whatever we want to talk about for the.
It's our version of What If. Or not really. I don't fucking know. Let's go.
Different multiverse. But yes, the after hours show is basically anything we want to talk about. Normally our episodes talk about music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this one's just kind of a free for all.
It's a big crapshoot.
Whatever.
Exactly. Hopefully the episode isn't crap though. So
We'll see what happens. No promises.
I know. Not on this one. But all right, let's get into it. First on the docket, we got Kim K and Pete Davidson. Look like they call it quits.
I knew that was going to happen soon.
Just taking time bomb.
Yeah, that's it.
I was
That's
pulling
it.
for them. I thought they might make it.
They might fall in love.
I'll be honest with you. Every time I seen them pop up in the news, I was fearful that there would be nuptials
Oh,
in, on the, the docket, I guess. But
Horizon.
like Kim K and Pete Davidson defy odds and getting married or something like that.
yeah. And then I guess it's impossible though, because she's technically not fully divorced yet. So I guess that wasn't possible. But
Yeah.
I just wasn't even thinking about it, and I kept thinking the worst.
Yeah, the worst.
I kept thinking the worst. I thought,
Who would
no
it be
way.
worse for? For Pete or for her?
Yeah, definitely her. I mean, Pete's got
like financially, I get it. For her, it would be like the worst, right? Because she makes so much more money, right?
Yeah.
for them to get
But like,
married.
yeah. What do you think? Like, were you like feeling bad, like that? Fuck, we're losing like Pete, or
No,
like that kind of.
I mean, I'm not I definitely don't like the Kim K personality or anything like that. But
yeah.
I like looking at Kim K. I definitely do.
Kim K on mute.
I still do. I'm in that camp, But so I was worried to lose her. It's like it's like that 13-year-old boy inside me that's like, no, one day, I can grow up
She'll
and
be
I'll marry
mine,
her. You know.
Yeah.
And that really is what it stems from. It's like that whole thing.
Yeah. It's like what is it? The kid from Sandlot.
Oh,
Squints.
Yeah.
Yes, Squints. Yep.
Yeah, that's a really good. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, because he does.
He ends up doing it.
Ends
Yeah.
up freaking growing
Defying
up.
all
And,
odds.
yep. Slips in that kiss early. That's what really solidified it, man.
You gotta put this salt in there before you're of age. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But too bad they don't look like they're gonna make it. I don't know. Maybe they'll rekindle.
We'll see what happens. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think any of his past relationships have rekindled. I don't know if he's in the.
Right.
He's
Maybe that's not
like
his
one and
thing.
done.
Yeah, I don't think he does that. I don't know.
He's like,
I
no,
don't know, but
He's like, I don't go back to the same well. Like, he's like, I gotta get a new name tattooed on me.
yeah, exactly.
yeah. Speaking of names, we were talking about it off the mic. But,
Yes.
I thought it'd be pretty funny if he just got like a Steve-O style type tattoo on his back of Kim K, like doing like the whole like thumbs up. But then,
Well, we tried.
that was his, sorry. That's a consolation prize. That's not bad. She poses for the photo and she gives it to him. That would be awesome.
That
man.
would be perfect.
That would be awesome. But
But yes, the other idea would be cool is if he did the Mount Rushmore of all his past
All his
exes.
past exes.
Yes.
Yeah.
dude, he's got enough.
Yeah.
He's
He does.
definitely got enough, dude.
And it would be a good looking Mount Rushmore, actually.
That would be sick. Dude, I mean, he's like quirky enough to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can
Ballsy
pull it
enough
off.
to do it.
Yeah.
He's already got enough like bad tattoos that like,
Yeah, that's like a thing.
But well, we'll see what
We'll encourage it.
See who his next flame is. I'm sure he'll have another one in the headlines.
See who it is.
Did I hear Jennifer Lawrence one time? I don't know. Did you guys ever hear that? Or am I tripping?
Ooh.
I thought I heard just like a brief like maybe,
don't know, maybe.
and then just like it fizzled away. I didn't hear.
I know. I don't really know.
You know what we should start doing? You know how they have the what do they call it? The death polls where you're like kind of thinking who's gonna die this year,
yeah.
but like we'll say like, oh, who Pete Davidson's gonna date next.
Whoa,
Oh, the poll.
You know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's got like dating Kim has opened the upper echelon in a way. You
It
know what I
did.
mean?
It did.
You know?
Yeah.
because he had like a. Well, I thought the same thing about
Kate, maybe Kate opened that for him. Kate Beckinsale
Oh.
opened that echelon for him.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. But let us know what you guys think. Maybe if hopefully this episode's out before he picks
care
a new-
about the Pete Davidson's dating life, but yeah.
I think it's just fascinating because
Yeah.
nobody considers him like, you know, traditionally good looking.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But like really, really good looking. But
Yeah.
nobody like considers him that. So I
Yeah.
think his dating like life is like interesting.
Yeah, I
think
get
it's-
it.
It's fascinating. It really is,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
It's good.
I'm in disbelief most of the time.
Yeah. But he gives all the average looking guys out there hope.
Yep.
Just be really funny and have a good job.
Have a good job. Well-paying job. You'll be good.
But from there, the other K on the other side of Kim K, but well, maybe not. But Kanye
Yeah.
is going
Kanye.
through another divorce attorney.
Fifth
Yeah.
on his fifth, right? Is that what we were saying? Yeah.
Yeah. The physif.
So apparently he can't stiff them the way he does his production company.
Damn, dude. That's for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, 5 of them.
5, dude. Imagine that. Imagine how many, and they all claimed about difficulties, dude. Like,
Dude,
oh,
I
matter of
believe
fact,
it.
this one was claiming that there was no communication,
Mhm.
none whatsoever. You know, like
Gave her
she
a
would
list of
reach out-
demands and just like, hey, do this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Freaking Kanye,
hoping
dude.
that she just takes care of everything, but there's no communication. She'd ask for more,
Yeah.
intel, and he
Mhm.
just wouldn't deliver it. And she's like, it's phone call, it's email, it's like one after the other, and nothing is being responded to. So she has to be removed from the case.
He's always speaking in riddles.
Yeah. I love it too. I do.
You just gotta start speaking in fortune cookies, like literally
That's
sending
what,
fortune
dude.
cookies.
I
and be
feel like that's
"Damn
how he
it."
talks.
That's
You know,
really.
he's always
that's
trying to
not a
hype
bad
every
idea.
conversation up.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Oh my god, yeah.
Fortune
After
cookie.
watching that documentary, I
Kanye's-
feel like, yeah.
But dude, we should start Kanye fortune cookies,
Dude.
Like just fill them with all sayings that he said.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. We might have to turn the mic off this one, but we were just talking about something recently in vein of something not fortune cookie at all, but it was in vein of using people's ideas. What the memes? The meme thing, the meme calendar.
Oh,
the
yeah.
meme calendar. Remember the fucking
Yep.
daily calendar? We
There
were
you
talking
go.
about the daily
Yeah.
calendar. You were like, you added the meme aspect to it because I was talking about the babe calendar.
Okay, yeah.
I used to have a babe calendar on my desk, and every day is a new
Oh,
babe. You know, you
yeah.
freaking tear off the last day, a brand new one. And then we were talking. He was like,
There's
"Dude,
enough
memes.
for it.
Yeah.
How about memes?" And we're talking about, are they public domain? Yeah, it's like, are they public domain? What are they? Who
No,
owns
they're
these
just,
now?
yeah, I think you can use them.
Yeah, I think because I was just reading. Somebody was trying to argue because they wrote something in a tweet, and then that idea got taken and used for something, and they were trying to argue like, "Hey, well, you know, it was my original idea. I originally tweeted it at this time," and they were saying like, "Well, no, like I guess Twitter is considered a public platform, so it's basically like if you went and skywriting your idea." Then
Yeah.
anybody that saw it could take it and use it. So I
Yeah.
think a meme falls under that same thing.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
incredible.
Might be able to do it.
Yeah, not bad. But that, dude, the Kanye thing is very dope, dude. You guys remember Zoltar? That it's like on the
Oh,
movie Babe.
yeah. Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like it tells your fortune,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I need that. I need a Kanye West Zoltar,
Oh,
dude.
yes, dude.
Like you go up and he's like, he wakes up, you know, out of nowhere. It's like when you put a quarter in.
First thing he's like, wait, do I owe you money?
No, you owe me money.
No, I put a quarter in. Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, that's mine.
Goes back down.
That's it.
He just goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Put another quarter.
Powers down. And then he looks up, put in another quarter for your full fortune. But yeah,
Oh, dude.
I would
Or maybe
love
it's
to
just
have
him
that.
always speaking, and then you put the quarter in to shut him up.
Oh.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Constant feedback. Oh, man. But
But I can see that too. That'd be pretty dope.
so many good ideas flow from here.
I know.
Someone's going to be a millionaire just by listening
Just
to our
like,
podcast.
give us credit.
That's all.
Please.
Yeah, just a little bit of credit.
But I don't know. We'll see what goes on. You know, I was quick thought on the Kanye thing to close it out. I was like, I wonder if, because it's kind of known that he really doesn't want to divorce Kim.
Yeah.
So what if he's just sabotaging all his divorce lawyers to like kind of
Maybe,
prolong
yeah.
the process?
It's a lot of
So-
fucking money that he's wasting.
Well,
I mean-
it's not necessarily going to work out that way because he does have a the date is set for the trial.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's I think that's what they had already like. His lawyers were trying to do that. At least they were trying to get this date in coordinates with Kim K and her lawyer too, because they were like, we need this date. You know, they wanted to get it already like going prior to this, and they ended up getting it for December. That was the earliest that they can get it. So the trial set.
Maybe that's what he was originally trying to do. Yeah. Was like, but they were like, no, we got the date.
Possibly. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be real messy.
It's gonna be a fun. I'm gonna get my popcorn ready.
Yeah.
It won't be as good as the Amber Heard.
No, that was like, case of the century.
That was a pop icon.
Shit heard around the world.
Shit heard around the world, yeah.
It's so good, dude.
I hope we get some detail about like that. But sorry, Kanye. It didn't work out for you.
Good luck with your
Pete.
6th.
Oh, yeah, and sorry, Pete, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But from there, you guys are ready to head to our first break?
Let's do it.
All right. We're going to head to our first break, and we'll be right back.
All right, people, we got Coheed and Cambria with A Disappearing Act. All right, welcome back. That one was picked by my daughter, Nevaeh. She loves this song. It's Donna Lewis with I Love You, Always and Forever. There we go.
There you go. Yep.
Sick.
I always want to say end, but it's just weird.
It feels like that's, what do you call it? Grammatically correct. Yeah. That's not how.
Always and forever.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, she loves this song. She'll sing it in the morning and before school. She freaking loves it.
And you don't know where like she picked it up from? Like
I want to say Marissa might have showed it to her.
Oh, okay.
And then it just caught on. But
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's always cool too.
But like she's picking up these things, like she'll watch like and I'll blame Marissa for this one, but she'll like watch like the Backstreet Boys videos and
that's so funny.
And
dude,
Katy Perry, like she loves those videos, the songs.
It's so funny. Like she's gonna have like one of those, like she's gonna be like, can I have like a Backstreet Boys like birthday party?
Yo, God,
you know, like that would be so funny, dude.
It'll be funny.
You know what? I wonder if that could start to happen because, you know, they are technically going to be like, you know, vintage, not vintage, what do you call it? Like classic artists, I guess, at a certain point. So it'll just be like, oh, who was like, I'm trying to think of like, who was like.
Legacy boy bands.
Yeah. Making a comeback.
Oh, dude, they're going to start having these commercials like Time Life now offers the legacy boy bands. And you can get like a 3 CD freaking catalog of everything in sync and Backstreet Boys and 98 Degrees. And
Lord,
whatever.
LFO.
But next on the docket, we got John Leguizamo.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Yeah. He's slamming the casting of James Franco as Fidel Castro in a new movie that's coming up. I think it's going to chronicle like his whole like kind of regime and stuff like that. But yeah, he's basically saying that you know, like Latino actors are getting overlooked again. And John Leguizamo, I just learned from the article, was as a history of kind of champion for, you know, more inclusion.
Yeah,
of,
for sure,
like, Latino actors and stuff like that. But I don't know.
It's weird. I mean, I understand that they both have like this scraggly beard that's trying, you know, both Franco and Castro.
I will give him that. Yeah.
his beard's
trying hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's pretty comparable, but other than that, I mean, there are a few like glances that you can catch, like of it Franco's, you know, face or whatever that do resemble Castro, but like appropriation, you know?
Yeah, and I think that's one of the biggest point that John Leguizamo was making was like, you know, it's still happening now. You know, after all of, you know, we've been through about like everybody making efforts to cast, you know, if the character was written in this certain, you know, nationality or ethnicity, casting the actual actor in that, you know, ethnicity or something like that. Yeah. And it it's a fair point, you know, like all studios are doing, big studios, you know, you got like Disney making things, and, you know, like, so I mean, I don't know what they were thinking, especially I was telling you guys, everybody in the cast, you know, is, you know, Latino of some, you know, origin. Like
wild.
Almost all of them. Except for Franco.
And he's not even over like his punishment, I thought. I didn't realize that he was off timeout yet.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's so crazy to me.
That's what I was thinking. It was like, oh man, this is the only role I could get, you know? Playing Fidel Castro.
I mean, although it is Fidel Castro,
Yeah.
and he has like this, history that a lot of people will like,
Checkered.
A checkered
At
history.
best.
A checkered past.
that's a great role.
Yeah.
That's a great role. Like any good actor will absolutely want to fucking try to like sink their teeth into that.
Because he was a very like charismatic but also fearful character.
Yeah, because you have some like Cuban people who like loved him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then other people were obviously when you're in that kind of environment, you also hate your leader.
Yeah,
right. Absolutely.
Especially the environment they were living in back then.
Jesus, yeah, dude.
So it's a weird checkered past. So to be a complex character to play, a lot of people, wouldn't want to sign up for that, right?
Fuck yeah.
And we were even saying like there are capable like Latino actors that could do
sure.
it. Like, I mean, you mentioned like Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Can totally do it.
Yeah. I know he's not an exact like replica, but you can, movie magic, fucking fix him up.
Yeah, for sure.
Not only that, like some of the castings we've had of like historical figures haven't always looked exactly like. I mean,
that's true.
Friggin' Will Smith did not look like Muhammad Ali.
Right.
Oh
But
God, no.
I mean, he was Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can have characters that don't look, and
It's true.
if they're a good enough actor, like you don't really focus on that.
Yeah.
You focus on them playing the role,
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
I'm interested to see if they do end up recasting. Like, I wonder if they'll get enough backlash to actually recast him.
Yeah. It's like the whole Sonic the Hedgehog thing, when we're all like champion behind it, and they're like, all right, we're gonna pull it and we're gonna fucking recast or redraw his teeth.
Dude, on a certain end though, I do get why studios do this. Like they're like, we want a big name to pull in for a movie. Like I totally understand that aspect of it, but like, I mean,
why the Franco name?
I know.
That sounds
kind
a
of
little bit like
tainted
it's
right
gonna,
now, right?
it's gonna like push people away, or people are gonna have. You never want to give someone the choice of, do I want to watch this or do I not because of someone in it? Like that's like a horrible fucking choice on their end, And
it's like two strikes, like you were saying, like he's still in hot water from the accusations he has, and kind of the whole appropriation or argument that's going to go on with this.
Yeah.
So
it's wild. I don't really think it's the good type of hype or the good type of
publicity.
Publicity. I know there is no bad publicity. We're all talking about it, obviously, but if you're gonna ask me if I'm gonna watch it right now, probably not. It's like one of those things. You give the people the choice, but if you just put great actors in the role, I kind of think it's like, all right, we're probably gonna watch it.
But you wonder, like, could this work in their favor? Because, like, say they do recast Franco, and they do get someone like, Pedro Pascal or something. Now, one, we now know about the movie.
Yeah.
Two, and we're like, oh, we love Pedro Pascal, and they did the right thing in recasting him. So, is it a good move? Like, is it kind of a smart move on their end?
Wow,
maybe.
I don't know if they masterminded it this way.
Yeah. Did we? I mean, we all might have just been like, "Oh, Castro movie. Well, let's hear the story." Let's hear what you have to say. I don't think they needed to really do a whole song and dance of like, let's dangle the carrot and then do the old switcheroo and bring in someone that you're actually gonna love.
No, you definitely didn't need to do that. But I mean, I feel like studios and stuff like it wouldn't be something that you put past.
If they're they might be smart enough. Yeah, maybe
try to work the social outrage that might come from it.
Yeah, that's a big one though, because it's a gamble.
It definitely
is a gamble
because you could
go either way.
Yeah, it could totally like people write the movie off no matter who they recast. You know? Or if they choose not to recast, then it's like people are like, nah.
Yeah,
but
this is interesting. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna keep him.
They recast his brother, Dave Frank.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
They're like, oh, we just needed a better Franco.
Oh, yeah. We'll get Tom Franco. Franco that's not doing anything.
He's like the Baldwins, The
other one,
Yeah, he's like Steven.
No, there is another one. I never remember.
Well, there is another one, dude. Because you've got Alec, Steven.
Yeah.
So the B? Billy? No.
Oh, is it Billy?
There might be a Billy Baldwin.
I think
it is a Billy Baldwin.
I think it is, yeah.
He's the one that's like a crazy like conspiracy theorist, right?
Ooh. Is he or is Steven the...
I think... or is Alec? No, Alec's not the crazy one.
No, Alex like...
No, he's the main one, right?
Yeah.
He's the main. Yeah.
He's the main Baldwin.
He's the main Baldwin. He is, yeah.
And then there's
the
Steven
mainstream.
Baldwin.
He's the A-lister that just killed somebody.
Oh, maybe that's how they went down. He's the A-lister, the next one is B-lister, and then we got the C-lister
there
Baldwin.
you go, yeah.
Sorry, Baldwins.
Yeah, you gotta keep the family name in movie
Yeah.
industry, right?
But I guess this is a good time to cut to break, probably.
Yeah, let's do it.
Probably should. That was
But,
weird.
And Baldwin out.
No, we're balding out of here. But we're gonna head to our next break.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back.
All right, friends. Next up is Miami Horror with Sometimes.
All right, welcome back, everybody. You just heard Thursday with Understanding in a Car Crash.
Song's always good when it comes on.
It is always good.
Yep.
Always good.
And I didn't mention it earlier, but when we first heard your track, the Coheed track,
Yeah.
I meant to come back in and talk about Claudio just for a second because I always love that he has like those like accent inflections
Yeah.
on his stuff. Like he'll say, "Yamo be there,"
yeah,
like that, you know? Yeah, and I'm like, it's so great, it's so cool to me. It's so, dude. I'm simple. Those are the things I like.
It's unique and it's like
Yeah,
it's unique, but then it also sounds like vintage or like 80s. You know, I feel like I just
give it. It does give it.
I always
vibe.
go with that. Like it sounds 80s-ish.
Like when artists more enunciated their
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Yamo be there.
Yo, I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
Oh my god, it's the best, dude. But anyway, I had to mention that.
Oh, dude. No,
It was on my heart.
Yes.
The Lord put it on my heart.
But yeah,
What do we got?
couple classics there.
Yeah, some classics. So hope you enjoyed that. But from there, we'll get back into this episode
Let's do it.
and talk about, is SNL going to end?
Is SNL going to end? That's
Finally?
the big
It's
question
about
right now.
time. I think it
It's
ends.
the big question. It's going on its 50th season,
It's
you guys.
enough.
Oof. That's
50th.
Probably could have ended on his 40th.
probably get in way before.
Yeah.
people,
dude.
people say the well ran dry many years
Yeah,
ago. dude.
God.
Is this? I don't know because I don't really follow TV history that much, I guess, anymore. But what's the longest running TV show? Like, I don't really know. What.
It has to be SNL, right? Like,
Yeah.
This is 50
forever.
fucking
Yeah.
seasons,
There's
dude.
nothing that's run longer than, right?
It's crazy. So if not, this is
Yeah.
obviously a contender, one of the main contenders. The show creator Lorne Michaels is thinking about
Thinking
about retiring.
Ah, okay.
So that's why the whole talk of this is already just, a topic to begin with, because if he leaves, he's like he's the soul of the show.
He's been like the patriarch of that,
absolutely.
Then he owns all of NBC
And well, that's what they were saying too. Keenan said that. I'm glad you mentioned that, because Keenan had said in an interview, he said, well, if Lorne's gone, NBC's less likely to give SNL the attention that it deserves and needs.
Ah, okay. So it was like SNL's been kind of floundering a bit,
Yeah.
but since Lorne Michaels steering the ship, they're like, okay, well, we'll trust Lauren. We'll let him, do what he does.
Completely right. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
And if they bring in someone new, they also know they could pay them less.
Yeah.
You get a new showrunner. They obviously could pay them fucking half or a quarter of whatever Lorne is getting.
Yeah, dude. I wonder, is this something though? Because is this something that could breathe new life into SNL? Because
Like a new showrunner?
yeah, like a new show. Like, could you bring in somebody like that's ran? Maybe they bring in somebody from Netflix.
Oh my
or bring in somebody from that could breathe some new life into this.
Keenan.
Oh,
There you go.
Keenan. I mean, dude, he had his show Keenan that just dropped, the sitcom. I think it went to 2 seasons, whatever.
It wasn't bad.
Don Johnson, not bad at all.
Yeah.
I don't think it got put on for the 3rd season or whatever.
Yeah,
I think they kind of dropped it. But that was one of those telltale signs that just let me know what's going to happen to Keenan, what's going to happen to him. He's been there for so long. Dude, this might be that role that he can step into. If anybody's been studying comedy for, this long, I mean, we know it's him, that's what Jason's saying. He's
Especially
been there.
This type of comedy, like the skit formula,
Yeah.
'cause I mean, that was his career. He started, on Nickelodeon with all that.
All that, yeah.
Moved on to, he did a little bit of acting, and then, he was on SNL.
Yeah.
Dude, no, you're right. He'd definitely be a good candidate for the role.
I don't think he'll initially step into it. Like, I don't think he thinks he's worthy, maybe.
Maybe.
Because he's in conversation like, oh yeah, if Lauren leaves, I think they should just put it to rest. If he's like in that mindset,
Yeah.
I don't think he's thinking of himself, you know? Definitely not.
Yeah, someone needs to tell him though.
Yeah, someone needs to convince him, man, because like I said, it's just those years of studying comedy, you know, like pre even filming, you know, like
Yeah.
before all that, before anything Nickelodeon, before all that, not all that, before all of that is what I wanted to say. He was just watching TV like all of us, consuming and just growing his comedic sensibility. And it's that really makes someone really strong, you know?
Yeah. And he's well versed.
Is there anyone
Yes.
on the cast right now that you guys like?
Ah.
Or should they just like fucking
recast everybody?
Yeah, like take a year off and just
I mean, honestly,
recast?
Well, there's a lot of people that I just become comfortable with over time, dude. Definitely got some favorites, dude. 80 Bryant is one of the girls who's still there that still kills it.
oh yeah, she's on she had the Hulu show, right?
Yep, Shrill.
Yeah.
That's a really good show. It already ended too. I think it went 3 seasons and then ended. That was a good show though. Kate McKinnon just left.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's this really
So did Pete Davidson.
yeah. So did Pete Davidson.
Oh, yeah. He left?
Yeah,
Yep.
he was
The last season.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't there on this. Yeah, this last season that they aired, they didn't. He wasn't there.
He knew he was like singing shit.
Yeah, get out, dude.
Which is so interesting too, because he did the Kardashians with them, and then now he's not going to be on the next season of Kardashians.
He knows when to get off a sinking ship, dude.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Oh,
there you
Yeah,
go.
because that also was like that's gone through its like whole transition as well, because it was the Kardashian show on E.
Yeah.
And then now it's a whole different, because it was keeping up with the Kardashians. Now it's just the Kardashians, I think.
Yeah, on Hulu.
It's a whole different show. Yeah.
Oh really? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, see, I never watched any. I don't want to make it sound
Don't
like
lie.
I know
Don't lie. Rob
anything.
is an avid watcher.
I just look at still photos of Kim Kardashian. I don't want no voice attached to it.
You don't like
and-
the fray?
The sounds that you make when you can't move your
Or
face.
the ugly cry that she has?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I've never watched the show.
All right.
I do know some people that did get into it. I just never did, man.
I
But
mean, I'd probably just like skim through it a little bit, like whenever Marissa was watching it.
I'm guilty by association on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
see, there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah. What were we talking about though?
Oh,
yeah,
who could
fair.
take over for
We could
Lauren
take over
Michaels?
showrunner.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So
We're saying Keenan would be a good candidate.
that's right. Yeah, because
Yes.
all these people left. Pete
All these-
Davidson left.
yeah.
So who's left? There's really not that many. There's a few people that popped in brand new that are actually pretty talented.
Right.
What's his name? Colin, right? He's pretty good. Colin Yost? What's his name?
Is he? I thought he's been on there for a
Well,
minute,
he's
right?
been on there for a while. Him
Yeah.
and Michael Che are the
the
lead
EVP.
writers.
Oh, yeah, Michael Shea. Yeah, he's
yeah.
good
They're both the lead writers, but
They're the lead writers for like the skits and stuff too. Because I was wondering if they want to change up the writers too.
well, they
Maybe it
do.
should be on
They
here.
always have writers. So
Yeah.
this show, it's like what do they call it, dude? It's like a bullpen of
Yeah.
Yes.
comedy writers, and they're all competing every week to get their skits on the show.
Yeah.
So it's like it's what do they call that, dude? When it's like when you got the nature and it's the best one's gonna fucking win.
Oh, Darwinism?
Oh, freaking doggy. I want to say doggy dog, but it's not. That's not what you're looking for.
Like Darwin, right? Like
Survival of the fittest.
It's survival.
Yeah,
of the fittest,
Darwin.
my friend.
Darwinism.
Yeah, yeah. So it's yes, you're right.
Yeah.
But I was
Right?
looking for that phrase.
right?
What? Yeah, it's dog.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
dog,
yeah. I'm like, right? I don't want to be like, I'm right.
But yes,
I'm
yes.
right.
But I was looking for that phrase, survival of the fittest, and that's really what they're fucking doing, man. They're competing, and same thing too with the actors. They're all trying to compete to try to get on a skit, you know,
Oh,
because not
yeah.
every skit is built for every single person. You
Yeah.
know, it takes a certain type of personality.
You know what? That's like such a shitty environment to be in.
Oh,
Like,
I heard it's one of the worst. I've always wanted to be part of it, but I've always heard it's one of the worst.
Yeah. I mean, because you want to succeed, but at the same time, like, imagine it like some of your co-stars are cool people, but then at the same time, you can't be 100%
Yeah,
friends with them
Yeah.
because you're like
Trying
competing
to fucking
with
take
them.
a job or, you know.
Yeah, and that's really what it is. It's a really good way to put it, because they are all competing for
Frenemies.
this notoriety.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like who's gonna be the next big name?
Yeah.
You know, who's gonna catch? Who's gonna be the household name? Out
I
of
don't
the
think anyone
show?
can anymore.
It's tricky, man. Like I said, there are some talented people. There's this new kid. Last name is Dismukes. He's actually got something there. It's
okay.
effortless comedy, which is what I love. He can just show up and just be, you know, either mellow or a little exaggerated, and he's pretty funny. And there's a few other like actors that have some sort of like personality, not personality. They can do impressions too, which is always fun too.
Oh yeah.
I feel like impressions have died over the
Yeah,
years.
I would like them to come back. I like impressions.
Yeah.
Be nice. Yeah. People got offended.
By
People started getting offended of impressions because if you're doing an impression of someone else, it's not yourself. So in turn, it sort of is a backhanded sort of thing to do, you know? Like you can't just do an Asian accent anymore, an Asian impression, or you can't do anyone's impression. It really sort of is sort of a frown.
I get it, but I don't like it.
I don't like it at all because I always felt it was part of my storytelling.
Yeah.
Well, I would put impressions and what do you call it? Like when you're doing an impression of another person and doing an accent of another race. I put those in two different camps, I guess, because I feel like who's the dude that he's on SNL, but he does like Will Smith. He does like a lot of those guys really well. I forget his name. But anyways, like he does a lot of good impressions. Even on what's her name? Melissa Villaseñor.
Oh yeah,
like, she does some good impressions as well.
Yeah,
but they're not doing like an accent of something,
right?
So I can see where those are different. But if you're just getting upset over somebody just impersonating another person, I think that's that's pretty lame.
Yeah,
but
definitely I can understand the accent thing. You know, we've grown. But it's still
laugh
fun.
at it.
Yeah, it's still fun. It's still fun, man. I don't like to try to I've stopped it a lot, but
it's funny because we just watched the new Joe Coy movie.
Oh, sick!
And that was one of the main plot points is that he's trying to get this role, and they're telling him like, hey, do the Filipino accent. Do the Filipino accent, and you got the role.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't get it. He's like, the character doesn't have an accent. Why would I do that act? Like,
yeah.
And he's like. He's going against it the entire time, his agent, which he's an Indian guy. He's like,
agent.
His agent. I just slurred over my word. But he's an Indian guy, and he tells him, he's like, what if you wanted to? They made you do an Indian accent to get a role. He's like, if it paid, I would do it.
You do anything for the money.
Oh, man.
But it's funny though. That was like the whole point of that movie is like just doing the accent thing. But let us know if you guys. What do you guys think of SNL ending?
Kill it off. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's see what happens, man. And what's gonna come afterwards?
Yeah, let's see what replaces it.
Yeah.
Oh, toss it out there. Just because I like improv, Wayne Brady. He should come in as one of the showrunners.
I love Wayne Brady.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay. See,
I really like Wayne Brady.
Yep.
I think there's space for that sort of like whose line is it anyway? Like reinterpreted, like a whole new generation of that.
Like improv, just a little bit more improv into SNL.
Maybe even a game show. Maybe in the form of a game show, man.
Ooh.
That might be cool.
Get some new blood in there.
Because I know that is a game show, but it's still the same type of actors that are just in there, and there are no real points.
Yeah.
They mean nothing. We all get it. We all know the freaking the premise of the show, but
it gives it a fun,
It does make it fun. But let's bring in some real freaking, some young actors and put them in fucking really sticky situations. Sort of like game show meets SNL, where they are going to be putting on skits and it is live in front of an audience, but
in a life or death situation. That's
you give them those freaking premises like immediately, and then they say, okay, fuck, I gotta get this. Okay,
that'd be cool.
Work on this.
So kind of like a mixture of whose line it is in SNL, kind of put together, and what with the vibe of like the Tonight Show. You know what they were doing with the little game show things like that.
Oh yeah,
something like that.
Yep.
See, NBC, you need to hire us.
Hire us, we'll do it.
Fallon could help too. I mean, man, there's like a wealth of like so much people. Obviously, they're all alumni too.
Yeah, you're right. Like if they want to,
what if they just?
Go on, Edward. You go.
No,
first.
I was gonna say, what if they just like for a season just brought back the greats,
just
like that whole cast all together again, like from each generation, like let's say like Steve Martin and like Jimmy Fallon. You know what I mean? Like generations.
Have them cross. Like from different generations. Like
that's not bad.
Greats.
That's not bad. You just reminded me of something that I wrote down recently because one of our favorite sushi spots right here down the street, Sushi Joint, just closed down.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Closed down. So when it closed down,
I thought there was a murder there because it's like all yellow taped.
Yeah. I was like, what's going on here? And I didn't learn until like a week later that it already closed down. And I was like, this is so stupid. So I missed the whole closing, everything like that. And I thought, why don't people do the whole Revenge of the Nerds style, like last hurrah anymore?
Oh, okay.
You don't ever have people like, we need money to we need funds to like do this certain thing. And we're going to just rally around and we're going to try to do it until we get the money. And it's that whole like the telethon, you know, where they're just getting money and we're raising the funds and we don't know if we're going to meet it, but we're going to keep fucking trying, man. Yeah. So like that freaking, I had that thought when I seen the place closed. And then now with SNL, you freaking saying, bringing those, that's like the last hurrah, man. Like, let's fucking champion around this. Yeah. And everybody say, let's fucking not let it close down and try to fucking see what we can do. Show people that
it's good again. At the network, you know.
Yeah. And there's a wealth of fucking alumni that can come back. Obviously, we see them hosting here and there, but
come back as part of the cast.
Get them really in the fucking cast, man.
Get Eddie Murphy back.
Yeah. Oh, that would be crazy, dude. So crazy. But yeah, I think that might be the last gasp. They might be to use it.
I think we solved it.
Yeah.
So
yes, just give us a cut.
Small cut. But sweet. From there, you guys ready to head to our next break?
Let's do it.
Sure.
All right. We'll be right back. All right. Next up, we have the receiving end of Sirens with Planning a Prison Break.
All right, everybody. That was Mac Miller with the Temper track, and the song is called Love Lost. And this is actually off of this new demo album of for Mac Miller. Yeah, like life after death type stuff, man.
I was surprised to see the Temper trap on there.
Yeah, dude, clean, so fucking smooth, dude. I like it.
It's got a good. I feel like their song. What was their big hit? I wanted to say Good Vibrations, but it was. What was it called?
Sweet Disposition.
There you go.
Sweet.
Yeah. Spot on.
There you go. I'll be performing here every day.
Yeah. Ed's auditioning for a Prince tribute band.
Yeah.
But I felt like that song was so huge for them.
Yeah.
That like everything else they tried to release was just shadowed.
Yeah, I think so, dude. Because this thing was like ended up in like movies, you know?
Yeah, all kinds of stuff, commercials.
Yeah,
it's one of those things like you're a victim of your own success.
Yeah,
but it's a good track, dude. Good track.
Yeah, for sure. Hope you guys hope you liked it.
You said you checked out the whole album, or
checked out the whole album, and then I checked out the whole Logic album too. Same time, same few days that I was doing that.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, this demo is actually really strong.
Right, cool.
Really freaking strong. There's a lot of interesting stuff on there. Most of it's all demoed out like that too. Yeah. If you pay attention at the end of the track, he ends up doing this thing where he's like, Mac Miller, by the way, he's like, it's the end of the song. And it's
like freestyling.
Yeah, one of those things that you do when you're just actually recording something.
You're just messing around.
Yeah, it's like real demo stuff. So I like that. It's raw. And then it's one of those things too. If you are a real Mac Miller fan, you're really probably going to like this because it almost makes him feel like he's here again with you, you know, and you get to have that. And I became a Mac Miller fan after the fact, you know, just to be honest with you guys, so you know where I stand. So man, for people that are fans, that probably fucking sounds so much cooler to you. It's like he's back from the dead, you know? I like that. I hope you like it too.
And that was a cool move because I know, right, the producer on this, it was the producer he's worked with last, right?
Yep.
So that's kind of cool that he knew to like, hey, put these like little, demo runs in there because they're going to see Max, his personality.
Process,
yeah. True. And then there's a lot of that in there. So if you do want to hear it, it's all there. It's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, you're going to like it.
Got to give it a listen. But sweet. It was a good episode.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, we
talked about nonsense.
Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed
the
After Hours episode.
Yeah, we got into the Baldwin universe.
The Baldwin multiverse.
Still don't know how we got there, but
I don't know. We were trying to figure it out. We don't
know. We'll go back later.
Nobody goes to the Baldwin multiverse. They end up in the Baldwin multiverse.
You're called to it.
Man. Yeah.
Bieber, you just ended up there. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's it. Now you're paying for it. No, I'm just kidding. Too soon. I'm just kidding. We're gonna close the show.
Yeah,
that's it. I'm not allowed to talk anymore.
It's the After Hours episode. But thank you everybody for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Feel free to drop us a like, a subscribe, suggestions.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
what he said.
Do all that.
All that jazz. Don't forget, you can DM us any, musicians that you want us to check out. Some recommendations.
Yeah.
Possibly album reviews, whatever.
Yep.
We're down for anything. We're always down. But
Something we haven't done yet, personal tracks. If you are a new artist
That'd be cool.
would like a review or some sort of maybe coaching, which we don't have any real
no expertise
in, but we'll throw our hat in the ring.
we have collectively 6 pairs of ears.
Yes.
Or 3 pairs of ears, not 6 pairs.
6 total. 3 pairs. Yep.
we stick to the music, not math. Math is not our strong suit.
Maybe you don't want to send us your track. I don't know.
Send it to him.
Like I was thinking about it, but then
This guy can't
We're gonna give it
count.
an extra listen with the heart. 6 cents of years.
we pay attention. Intent. But yeah, if you guys want to send us anything, feel free to. We'll give it an honest listen. But thank you for tuning in to this episode, and I guess until next time, everybody, take care.
Peace.
Later.